get the call at 125 to open the home duel season for the Bobcats. Wanted to say the green and white, but both teams green and white here.
Yeah, we are back officially, Isaiah, and I'll tell you, I think 125 is going to be a weight class this year that obviously the Bobcats have a few guys that could go. I'm sure, like many teams right now, kind of a roster battle, figuring out who's going to be the guy. And I think Coach Greenlee deciding to give the nod to O'Leary today and say, hey, if you want the opportunity, here you go. We're in the convo. You're at your house. Go out and get the job done and earn yourself the spot.
As 3 minutes in your first period is what we start with, already 30 seconds gone. And Weiand certainly being a little active on his feet, but O'Leary keeping the pace right there with him, keeping him out of the center circle.
Yeah, Weiand definitely a little bit maybe bigger than O'Leary when it comes to the size. I'm sure making a large cut there to 125, but Lujan, who we're going to see here at 133, going up for the first time for the Spartans in his career from 125. So probably worked out best for them to go ahead and bump Lujan up, and they got a young guy in Weiand that is going to fit in and do well for him there.
As just a little front headlock work from O'Leary. Only real action we've seen so far with just about a minute and a half gone in your first period here. It's a good day inside the Convocation Center as we get the season started. Bobcats, as we said in the open, did pick up a win versus Wisconsin. That one was 25-14. A big start there to their dual season, and on the first weekend of the year, nonetheless, everybody was firing right out of the gate.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to watch there. I couldn't tell you the last time I was probably that fired up watching a Bobcat duel. It was very, very exciting. And I think, one thing we saw in that duel was something we saw a lot of. As I say that, O'Leary in on a low single. And Shin Whizzer from Weiand. He's going to have to go ahead and shelf this and get it up on his outside leg if he's going to score.
It's a deep whizzer there from Weiand, but he gets it up, does O'Leary. Now he's trying to work that other leg. Got to be careful with what Weiand's trying to work there, though.
Weiand trying to go Jonesy tilt, doesn't get it. O'Leary in a pretty good position here now. He really needs to get height on this ankle.
Finally has it up off the mat. Trying to go back trip, can't find it. Goes treetop, and he finds some hips, but no, good job with the reaction time by Weiand. And he goes right back to the whizzer. But he's still got an ankle shelved.
Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, I'll tell you what.
Potentially dangerous, the call. And I agree, Colt, not quite where you wanted it, maybe.
I don't know. Are we going to get an official review here? It doesn't look like it. Maybe something, clock didn't stop on time. Very nice shot there by O'Leary, but I'll tell you what, very, very stingy defense by Weiand, not giving that up. And he comes out with his own leg attack there. Action-packed here, last 40 seconds.
As we do approach the last 15 of the first period, a dive shot from Weiand. Good job to get the hips back by O'Leary,
nice
but a good duck under. Still got some reaction time. He's got the leg, so that's what maybe keeps the three away. Then they give the three to him, and he does probably actually get it by the time the time runs out, but those 5 seconds of riding time could matter in the end.
I'll tell you what, I think he probably got that takedown right when he hit that duck under, which Weiand, very, very nice job going one way then the other, goes misdirection, duck under, secures the three-point takedown. But as I was saying there before we got into all that action, Isaiah, last year the Bobcats struggled to get out early in these duels. 25, 33, 41 was kind of an issue for him last year, and so here in the early season, trying to figure out how are we going to change that. We talked about it in the opener. The Bobcats are star-studded in that second half, so O'Leary trying to give themselves a change of pace here to start, and Weiand making it a little bit tough there.
And it should be 4-0. Weiand up at the moment, picked up the takedown and then an escape quickly here to start the second period. And they continue to fight in the center. O'Leary looks like he has some upper body strength against Weiand, but now Weiand puts him in a Russian tie. He's going to try to see if he can isolate that left arm.
Yeah, if you're O'Leary, you got in deep really once. Oh, nice.
Almost defended the
fireman's carry there.
Or excuse me, the carry. Does defend the carry. Good job to get his hips back, and now he's in a slightly better position if he can slide that elbow at all.
Yeah, you see O'Leary's right elbow here. He's got it a little bit too deep. He needs to get that right elbow shallow is what we would say. If he can clear it and get chasing corner, he's got an opportunity to score here, but he's also got to be careful that if Weiand is a true and he goes back to the duck under.
And gets that one again, put another 3 on the board.
Wow. Weiand, definitely a very, very, very laterally quick wrestler. Had his elbow deep there and just kind of gives a little bit of pressure on the one side and ducks the backside there, and O'Leary now in danger here, giving up near fall.
As Andy turns around, he's got his head scooped.
Oh, this is bad position.
He's looking for the pin here, and now he's got it all the way around the head.
Oh, this is bad.
Now O'Leary's really got to work. With 9 seconds to go, he's really got to find a way to stay up. He's pinned pretty good on those elbows. He's turning back, and he just might be able to fight off this.
Oh,
and
wow.
Saved by the bell is Malachi O'Leary, put 4 on the near fall points, and it should be 11-0 as we move into the third period, and O'Leary gets a chance to go down.
I'll tell you what, Isaiah, this is a match that when you think back on it after this duel's all of a sudden done, the score doesn't really reflect what we've gotten to watch here. Weiand, 2 duck unders that kind of really, really impressive, giving him a 6-point, and then there catches O'Leary on his back for a 4-point near fall. But outside of that, we've had a very, very back and forth match with O'Leary having opportunities to score, just not being able to capitalize on them.
As looking for officials just trying to confirm the points there with the table.
Weiand's got 38 seconds of riding time here going into the third period. O'Leary chooses down. So if Weiand's able to get that riding time up over a minute, he will secure himself a point if that's how that finishes there at the end of the match.
As O'Leary now, we talked about those bonus points. He's already given up the major. Got to do everything to not give up the tech or worse.
Yeah, college wrestling over the last 2 years really has implemented so many different scoring changes and things. Now having the ability to get a 4-point near fall, 3-point takedown, these tech falls can come a little bit quicker than we once saw, and I think that kind of goes back to what I was mentioning, Isaiah, with the score not really reflecting what we've got to see in the match, but Weiand has an opportunity here. One turn will get him a tech fall.
As he does pick up a stall warning, not getting his head up off the mat enough for the officials' liking. As really, Weiand on the back is really just running a half and a wing here.
Yeah, this armbar on this left side's really, really deep.
Now he's going 2. He's got locked up double bars.
Yeah, these young kids at home watching right here. Look at how Weiand goes elbow to elbow on his wing here. These arm bars, elbow to elbow, is really important. Now he's going to shove this one up to the shoulder.
Tried to walk it all the way over. Good job by O'Leary to keep moving those hips around, swimming those hips around. And now he tries to walk it the other way, does Weiand. He's still working with these double bars.
I'll tell you what, we got a very, very important 30 seconds here, Isaiah, in this duel for both sides. O'Leary not giving up the tech fall here will be massive. For Michigan State, if you're Weiand, you got to get the tech fall. We've got 20 to go here.
Do you almost try to go to a different pinning combination knowing that you're not going to get too far with these double bars with 15 to go? He's going to keep him locked up, though, assuming it's going to get him there.
Well, I think is what maybe Michigan State was hoping was that they were going to get another stall call that would have made it 12-0, effectively 13-0, and then cut him and get a takedown. But O'Leary does a nice job there on the bottom, not giving up a turn, and it will be a major decision for Caleb Weiand of Michigan State.
He does pick up the riding time, 12-0. Weiand picks up the major. Bobcats go down 4-0 as we move to 133 pounds.
A familiar face here for the Bobcats. Back